Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you guys hear background noise, my baby is watching her show right now. Also, it is a little bit echoey in here. I'm aware of that. I do apologize for that. But I just want to be more consistent on this channel. I really want to try to post like 1 to 2 videos a week at least to start out with until I can get like a really good grip on this. I basically just want to tell you guys what I've been doing because I have lost a lot of weight since starting my postpartum journey, and I attribute a lot of that to my diet and the foods that I've been eating, and I figured that I would just share that with you guys. So I just want to say diet is very important if you're trying to lose weight. You know, you can work out as much as you want. You can literally live in the gym. I don't care how often you work out. If your diet is crap, then you are not going to notice the results that you want to notice as quickly. With me, my primary goal was to lose weight. And of course, I want to be strong. I want to gain muscle. My baby is only getting thicker and heavier. So I definitely want to be a strong mom. I want to be able to lift her up, carry her without having to worry about like my back hurting. I gave birth 10 months ago now. My baby is 10 months old, and I gained over 80 pounds during my pregnancy. I believe the grand total was around like 85 pounds. So that's quite a bit. As somebody who's always valued like fitness and eating right and whatnot, I really wanted to enjoy my pregnancy once I found out that I was pregnant. And I just completely let my diet go out the window, which as you should, because your primary concern should be being able to provide for your baby. You are growing a whole nother human being. With that being said, it didn't bother me the weight gain because I knew that I would be able to lose the weight. I am a very active person. I always have been since like my early 20s. I've always been into fitness. I've always been into health. So I knew that I'd be able to lose the weight. It really wasn't a primary concern of mine. And basically, as soon as I felt well enough to start dieting and exercising again, I started doing that. I'll go a little bit more into depth of exactly the diet that I followed and exactly what I did. But basically today, I just want to kind of show you guys some foods that I keep on rotation and that I like to incorporate in my everyday eating because I did go to the store today. So I just want to show you guys some of the things that I got. Basically, my diet revolves around high fat, low carb. Okay, so think like a keto diet, think a little bit more along the lines of paleo, because now I am starting to incorporate a little bit more carbs because I am able to go to the gym more consistently and more times throughout the week. So I have kind of upped my carb intake just a little bit, but I'm definitely more of an ingredients person. Like I'm always reading labels, I'm always reading the backs of things. I just like a really clean ingredient list when it comes to the food choices that I make and what I decide to put in my body. I'm a stay-at-home mom now, so a lot of my foods that I incorporate into my diet are like convenient, easy things. I spent this morning prepping a lot of my stuff so I can just kind of like grab things from the fridge and not have to worry so much about cooking. So I'm gonna show you guys some of the things that I got. All right, you guys. So I went ahead and pulled out some of the things that I typically eat on a day-to-day basis. I'm gonna start first with like breakfast items. I have like a whole coffee routine, the way that I make my coffee. It's like a very filling coffee. It's like a thicker coffee. It's very rich, it's very creamy. It's a whole moment, you guys. So I'm definitely gonna do a separate video on just coffee by itself, and I'll do that another day. But today we're gonna focus on food. Now for breakfast, I kind of stopped doing eggs for a while because I suspected that I had a little bit of like a food aversion to eggs. Not really, I don't know if food aversion is the right word, but I kind of just took eggs out of my diet for a few weeks just to kind of see if I noticed anything different, you know. I am doing a bit of a cleanse right now, and I know that eggs tend to feed pathogens within your body. it doesn't make them a bad food. Eggs are a really great food, great source of protein. I freaking love eggs, but I took them out just for a few weeks just to kind of experiment. But today I did have eggs again for the first time in like almost a month. So we'll see if I notice anything like weird or whatever, but I love eggs. I was really craving eggs, and today I said I was gonna have some eggs. So I always get organic. These are the extra large. These are from H-E-B. I always get organic brown eggs, you guys. And I have anywhere from like 3 to 4 of these for breakfast. I'll do them either scrambled or I'll do them sunny side up. So I had 3 of these eggs this morning, sunny side up. I was craving a little bit of bread. Now, bread is something that I don't have every day because it typically is high carb. However, when I was at H-E-B, I found these carb or not. These are 3 grams of net carbs per bagel. And I'll show you what the bagels look like. They're kind of thin. And I just toast them. It's like an everything bagel. And I mean, they're okay. They're good if you're craving bread, but I mean, they definitely don't taste like your normal bread. Keep that in mind. I'm also doing gluten-free. I've been doing gluten-free for about a month now as well, and I've noticed a lot of really amazing results. I do feel like I do have some allergies when it comes to food because for a while, every time I would eat something, I would bloat. And I'm talking like bloat, like I was pregnant again, bloat, like the early stages of pregnancy. And I've always suspected that I've had a gluten allergy, but I've always ignored it because I don't really care to eat an elimination type of diet. But now I've kind of gotten to the point in my life where, you know, I'm getting older. I really want to be the best version of myself health-wise for my baby. Just be the best version of myself, period. So I'm really paying attention more to like what I eat, what I put in my body, and the way that it affects me. And I have noticed that since I've been gluten-free, I don't feel as inflamed. I do feel like I was getting inflammation from eating gluten. Like the palms of my hands would turn bright red, and they would stay bright red like all day basically whenever I would eat something that had gluten in it. That was one main thing that I noticed, which is a huge sign of inflammation, as well as the bloating. So I have switched to gluten-free. So these are the Carbonade gluten-free bagels. They're seeded herb and garlic. And I feel like calories, I don't really watch calories. To me, calories don't really matter when you're on a high carb, low fat diet, when you're on a high fat, low carb diet. I feel like calories don't really matter. What I really pay attention to is the carbs and the sugars. So, but for people who are counting calories, that's fine. I'm gonna tell you this has 3 grams of net carbs. This has 110 calories per bagel, which really isn't bad at all. And 30 grams of fiber, so it's really good in fiber. Fiber is very, very important. So I did have one of these bagels this morning with 3 of my eggs. I did make my eggs sunny side up. And then along with that, I prepped a whole bunch of arugula and I just put it in this Ziploc bag. So for my arugula, I do like, I call it a breakfast salad. And on the days where I don't eat the carbs, like the bagel, although that is a low carb bagel, I don't always want that. Sometimes it feels a little bit heavy for me. So a lot of times before I stopped eating eggs, my typical go-to breakfast would be like a couple strips of bacon, 2 to 3 eggs, and then I would do my, I call it my breakfast salad. So it's basically just an arugula salad. And I wash the arugula and I prep the arugula really, really well. So that's why it's in this Ziploc bag. I just do some sea salt. I do some black pepper. I might do a little bit of like onion or garlic powder. It kind of just depends. And then olive oil and the lemon. I did forget lemon when I was at the store today, so I didn't add lemon, and I'll tell you the lemon is definitely a game changer because it helps to cut the bitterness of the arugula. It just adds a really nice flavor to it. So typically I'll do that for breakfast, and then I always get organic. So all of my produce is gonna be organic. And then I'm very particular about the type of bacon that I buy as well. Like I told you guys, labels is what matters to me the most. So I'm always reading labels. Like I will spend forever in the grocery store because I'm reading everything. I want to be sure of what's going in my body. So this is the type of bacon that I buy. I usually always buy this brand. It's the Butcher Shop. You can only find it at Sprouts. At least it's the only place that I have found it. And this is the hickory smoked uncured bacon, no nitrates or nitrates added, not preserved, keep refrigerated below 40 degrees Fahrenheit at all times, all natural, minimally processed, no artificial ingredients, okay? So, and then bacon is like, this is like no carbs. So I typically have like 2 to 3 pieces of this bacon. And the ingredients on the back, it just says pork prepared with water, salt, turbinado, sugar, and celery powder. So it's very minimal on the ingredients. This is like the best bacon. It tastes really good. And this is like the only bacon that I will eat, honestly. Like I don't trust any other bacon. If you're not a huge fan of pork bacon, then I would recommend doing turkey bacon. But that's typically my go-to breakfast. Now, I'm gonna show you another option if you're not like an eggs and bacon type of person. This is another thing that I was having for breakfast when I was doing my, when I was like taking a break from the eggs. I would have this yogurt that I found. Now this yogurt is a little bit high in carbs for my liking, but honestly, that's okay with me because like I said, I am starting to incorporate a little bit more carbs into my diet now that I'm exercising more. This does have 9 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fiber. So you subtract the fiber from the carbs and that's gonna give you 8 grams of carbs, okay? For the specific diet that I follow, that's how you do it. And once again, this has very minimal ingredients. It's just filtered water, cashews, coconut cream, cornstarch, organic flavor, locust bean gum, vanilla beans, and live active cultures. And then it states the type of cultures that it has on the back, and it contains cashews and coconut. So obviously if you have a nut allergy, this is not for you. But this brand is the Forager Project Organic Unsweetened Vanilla Bean. So, and that's for, how many servings? I don't know. Honestly, I don't really pay attention to the servings because, you know, if this is all that I'm having for breakfast, I just have however much I think is going to hold me until my next meal, which a lot of times might be lunch. Sometimes it might not be lunch. Sometimes it might not be dinner. Sometimes I only eat a couple times a day. But yeah, so this yogurt, and then this is unsweet. So to sweeten it, I'm a huge fan of monk fruit sweetener, and I'm a huge fan of stevia. So I'm gonna show you guys my sweeteners that I use to sweeten everything. These sweeteners I would put in my coffee. I put these in my tea. I put it in like whatever I feel could use a little sweetness boost, okay? And these are like super healthy, natural sweeteners, no carb. I don't believe there's any carbs. Let me see. Yeah, no carbs. And these monk fruit ones, these ones I really like. These are the Sweet Leaf Monk Fruit Organic Sweeteners. And they're in the squeezable versions. I like bringing these with me if I'm like going out to eat someplace. And a lot of times I'll have like a coffee after a meal, like a little cappuccino, or even if I'm drinking like an unsweetened iced tea and I want to sweeten it, I will use like either these sweeteners or I'll use my liquid stevia. But yeah, this is I got the French vanilla and I got the caramel macchiato. I typically use these in coffee. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I don't know if it's focusing, but I typically use these in like, you know, coffee, but it's liquid, so it dissolves in any cold beverage as well. So those, you can add that to your yogurt to sweeten it up. Or this one has been my favorite for adding to the yogurt. This is the vanilla cream stevia. And I'll put like 2 dropperfuls of this. Okay, here's a whole dropper full. I'll put like 2 of these in the yogurt, and I just put it in like a cute little bowl. And then I also have just like regular stevia, which I'm almost out of because I will show you guys what I like to use this for. But yeah, I use that one the most, so I'm almost out of that. But with the yogurt, let me show you guys what I put, because I don't just eat the yogurt by itself. I have 3 different types of granola, and all of this granola is keto approved, so it is low carb. Like this one has, for 1/3 of a cup, it is 6 grams of carb, okay? And this is the Nutrell Nut Granola. I have it in the cinnamon pecan. And then I also have it in the honey nut. And these are both 6 grams of carbs per serving. and a serving is 1/3 of a cup. All right, so usually I'll mix these in with my yogurt, and I mix it all up, and honestly, it is so delicious. It just tastes like a really yummy, healthy cereal. So that's like one of my favorite things to have. If I'm not gonna have that for breakfast, or I just need something really quick, then I'll make this, or I'll have it for a snack. Like if I want something kind of late at night, but I don't want to overindulge, I'll have this. And I find that it's very filling. It satisfies your sweet tooth. It satisfies if you need a little crunch, you know, and then it is a little bit savory as well. So it satisfies, it ticks all the boxes for me basically. And then I have this New Trail granola as well. This is the blueberry cinnamon. This one is a bigger bag because this one is from Costco. So they do have this brand at Costco as well. But I have 3 different types of granola, okay, that I like to mix with my yogurt. All right, so now another thing that I like to do, when I went to Sprouts today, I did get a whole rotisserie chicken and I broke it down. So this is what it looks like broken down. I have the breast here, which I'll typically use for like sandwiches. I made a chicken salad. So I'll probably eat this a little bit later. I'll probably eat this in a little bit actually, because I am getting kind of hungry. It's been a while since I've eaten and it's getting kind of late. So I prepped this morning. I got my chicken, broke it down, my chicken salad, and this I will typically eat with, I'll show you guys. I need to add, so right now I just put salt, pepper, onion powder. I put some fresh onions and a little bit of cilantro in here as well. And then of course I use avocado mayonnaise, like avocado oil based mayonnaise. And I use a little bit of mustard in here as well, okay? But typically when I make tuna salad, because that's the other thing that I'll have, that's pretty much a staple in my diet. This is from Costco. It's a 6-pack of the Safe Catch Yellowfin tuna. I love this tuna. It's non-GMO, and yeah, you get six cans in here. So if I'm not having the chicken salad, I'll typically have this. I probably have this, like, I don't know. I have tuna several times a week. Like, it's really one of my staples, and I feel like you can eat it with so many different things. I have my pickles, so I will eat the chicken salad or the tuna salad. I kind of make like a little, think of like a charcuterie board, but with chicken salad or tuna salad, okay? So I make like a little arrangement. I love these Oh Snap Dilly Bites pickles. I love the fact that they're individually packed. And these, of course, are, these are only 2 grams of carbs, okay? So I'll eat this with the chicken salad. I have iceberg lettuce that I washed and prepped as well. This is, of course, organic. And this is prepped and ready to go. This I'll do like little like lettuce cups, or if I'm gonna make a sandwich, of course, you can use this as your bread, or you can use it to just add to a regular sandwich. Like if I wanted to use my bagels, my low carb bagels, and make a sandwich, then I would put some lettuce with it. Lots of lettuce actually gives a nice crunch, but I'll do pickles, I'll do lettuce. I love this sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is a good source of pre and probiotics. Like this is really good gut microbiome type of food to have. So I try to add this into whatever I can, whether it's the tuna salad or the chicken salad. I will usually add some of this in as well. And then it also gives it like a nice, you know, sauerkraut. If you like sauerkraut, it gives it that sauerkraut flavor. So she dropped her celery on the ground. She's teething right now. For people who don't know, celery is a really good like natural numbing agent. Like it has like a numbing effect, so it's really good for teething babies. And you just give them like a stalk of it. That's another thing that I prepped today too, was my celery. I bought like a whole bunch of organic celery, but I just did I just cut it in half. I just took 2 little pieces, cut it in half, put it in water. So she has 4 stalks in here and they're pretty long. So she has one right now. She dropped it on the ground and I think that's why she was being so vocal just now. But she has her celery, so we should be good. But yeah, back to the tuna and the chicken salad. So I'll have, I like the pickles, I like the lettuce. I also really like, I literally have like an assortment of things. This is how much of a fan of tuna salad and chicken salad I am. I have these crackers. These are gluten-free crackers. And they actually aren't too bad with the carbs. They are 10 grams of carbs for 1 cracker, but there's 5 grams of dietary fiber. So you subtract the fiber from the carbs, that gives you 5 carbs per cracker. So if you're really watching your carbs, you can have 1 of these, you know, and they're pretty good size, like they're pretty big. And they're just like a flaxseed cracker. I know they're like very healthy looking, but they actually taste really good. I love how thick they are because you can make almost like a little like cracker open face sandwich type of deal with this and just like layer on your chicken or your tuna. So I like that as an option. I also like these Simple Mills almond flour crackers. I have the rosemary and sea salt, and then I also have the sun-dried tomato and basil. So these. And then sometimes I won't have any of that and I just want like something crunchy and delicious and I want to be kind of bad, like a little bit naughty. So I will have, and really this isn't even that bad. These are my favorite chips. I don't really tend to eat chips too much these days, but whenever I do, these are my go-to. These are made with avocado oil. They're the Siete brand. And I always get the Fuego. I've tried other flavors, but honestly, the Fuego is the best one if you love a spicy chip, if you're like a hot Cheetos type of girly, but you want a healthier option. These right here, these are just, they're so good. They're my favorite chip. They're gluten-free, they're grain-free, they're dairy-free, they're soy-free, and they still taste good. And the ingredients are just very whole, very delicious, like literally nothing bad in here. It is a little bit high for carbs, okay? 16 grams of carbs total. That's after subtracting the dietary fiber. It's only 1 gram of fiber. So, but 16 grams for 14 chips. So, I mean, if you want to count out your chips, you can. But when I'm eating this with my tuna or my chicken salad, I just like eat until the tuna salad or the chicken salad is gone or just until I am satiated with the chips. That's why I kind of like incorporating other things too. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can show you guys. Oh yeah, I want to show you guys what I use this liquid stevia for. So say I'm craving a snack and I'm not super hungry. I've really been loving these grapefruits. Just a good old grapefruit. I am so invested in the grapefruits. I will eat like 1 to 2 of these a day. I really love them. I cut them in half and I squeeze 2 dropperfuls of liquid stevia on each half, okay? Because you know, grapefruit, if you know grapefruit, it's pretty bitter. So to sweeten it up, and honestly, it's like, it's still bitter, but it's the right combination of like bitter versus sweet. And to me, it tastes so good. And I even went to Williams-Sonoma to show you how invested I am with these grapefruits to get a grapefruit spoon. Okay, so it's like perforated on the edges and it's like, it makes it really easy for you to just like shovel out the grapefruit. So love that. One of my favorite little snacks. I think that's it. I mean, this is like the gist of what I eat. And I know it might be boring for some people. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I want to show you guys. I mean, obviously I kind of like indulge in other things here and there. But that's really like, for like everyday staple items, this is it. Like, this is what I eat. Like I said, I throw in other stuff. I have other stuff that I could show you, but I feel like this video has kind of already been long enough and I kind of want to wrap it up. I really just wanted to show you like staple items, things that I've really been loving lately. I feel like I'm doing pretty good, right? Like I'm gonna put all this stuff away and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna give you like a body update. I wanted to give you an updated body all right, so I'm down about 65 pounds last time I checked. It might be more now. I haven't been to the gym in a few days, so it's probably a little bit more now. But yeah, I still have like a little bit of a mommy pooch, but I'm working on it. I'm doing a lot of like pelvic floor rehab exercises and whatnot. But yeah, like I feel like I don't look too bad, right? The diet and the exercise has been working. And then I'll give you guys some outfit details because I feel like people might ask. This shirt is from Target. I did get it a while ago, so they definitely don't have it anymore. And by a while ago, I mean like probably a year or two ago. It's kind of old. I've had it for a while, so they probably don't have it, but it's from Target. This is from Target too. Y'all don't sleep on Target. Target has some cute stuff. I love this little cardigan. That's from Target. And then my leggings are Old Navy. I love Old Navy's leggings. I just feel like they are very stretchy and they just fit very well. And of course I have like my little, I'm just around the house today. I'm not really going anywhere. So yeah, just like my little house slippers and fuzzy socks because it's kind of chilly in here. And then for jewelry, I just have my little butterfly nose ring and then of course my septum. I have these cute little juicy earrings. I don't know if you can see them. There we go. My earrings are juicy. I found them at Ross. And then this jewelry, I am actually testing this jewelry out because I'm thinking of starting my own line. So I have ordered some sample pieces from some suppliers. I'm kind of just like trying out different suppliers to see just to see what's out there and what quality is like and whatnot. But it's actually a really beautiful piece. If I can get it to focus, there we go. And it's actually really sparkly. It's really pretty. I feel like this video isn't really doing it justice, but it's gorgeous. Love that. And then I have this, it's kind of like a tennis choker with pink crystal diamonds. And it is gold plated. This is 14K gold plated jewelry. And then just like another little choker, like a gold plated choker that I layered it with. And yeah, that's my jewelry. I love it. I honestly just like love this casual, cute at home outfit. I feel like this is good for like, if I just need to step out really quick, all I gotta do is put on a pair of shoes, maybe change my socks, put on a pair of shoes, and then I'm good to go. But yeah, that's it. That's the updated body. I'm not sure what my weight is. Like I said, I haven't been in the gym in a few days, so it's probably gone down recently. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much back in all of my old clothes. Like all of my stuff fits me again. I feel like myself. I just feel good. I feel healthy. And so yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe, please like the video, please comment down below, tell me what else you guys want to see. Like I said, I definitely want to do a little bit more in-depth, detailed video about what I did exactly to lose all the weight. Like I'll go into detail about not just diet, but like exercise, like what I do for fitness and whatnot. But that's gonna be it for today, you guys. Thank you for watching. Share the video with a mommy that you think could use some help, some tips, whatever. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye.